Just today, soldiers of our battalion, brothers in the arms, returned back from Bучі, from Ірпені, from Гостомелі, and I hope you will see the video today on the situation in this town, which is the suburb of Kyiv, which is just first people who see it was the soldiers of our battalion. This is the hundreds of dead people on the street with the tied hands, with the tortured and killed by Russian barbarians. And with this situation, definitely, under my instruction, the lawyers team immediately informed all the international authorities, including the International Criminal Court, for the direct responsibility of Putin for thousands and thousands Ukrainian civilians who was killed by these crazy money.
And you talking about these atrocities and people being killed, we now have video showing of the horrible atrocities that played out in Bучі, the village on the outskirts of Kyiv, and we certainly want to warn you, the video is very graphic, very disturbing. You see bodies splayed about on the road. You see the body of a person who clearly was on their bike at the time of this attack. Tell me what this says to you about the technique, the methods of the Russian forces, and how much worse can it get?
This is not possible with a person with a normal brain, with a normal thinking to see this video. Please understand, this is not a film of horror. This is the real today life of Ukrainian capital. This is how we live in Kyiv. Just behind me, this is the children basketball center avant-garde. It was built here, was the land of the Babi Yar. And this is the Russian missiles who attacked these 14 children's centers. And we are here. This is the respect of the memories of the victims of the Babi Yar, which happening here in Kyiv. And this is just a demonstration how disastrous is the war. And our brave armed forces is fighting and protecting Ukraine. But Russian armed forces is not fighting with our arms. They fighting with the women, with the children, with the elderly people, killing and torturing civilians. And we should stop this. We should stop Russia. And we should understand that if we do not stop them here in Ukraine, definitely they go further. They make a public statement about it. And we will stop, if fighting would be in Poland or in Baltic states or otherwise in Europe. And with this situation, definitely we need more weapons.
Yes.
This situation definitely, can you imagine just one thing? Ukraine and future of Europe and the world depending from 100 fighter jets, from 300 tanks, and from 500 armed personnel carrier. And this is this long lines of dozens of thousands Ukrainians who staying in line to be enlisted in the armed forces. And the battalion of the territorial defense is just have a weapons to attack and to throw out Russian force from Ukraine.